and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. And oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to be filming because basically all of last week I was catching up with private readings, so I didn't get a chance to do a YouTube video. So I'm so excited to be back, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for IU. Yay! I'm finally saying her name right. Oh my goodness. I've done, I think it's 2 readings for her prior to this, and in both readings I said her name wrong. I said EU, so I'm so sorry you guys, but 3rd time's a charm. I'm finally saying her name correctly. I am so sorry. As you guys know, I always try to stay away and not read anything about the people that I'm about to do a reading for. Which is what really drew me to doing K-pop readings in the first place, because I was really not familiar with the K-pop world. But so yeah, so here we are doing a reading for IU, and this time I'm going to be doing a 2022 prediction for IU. It's a little bit early, but there are so many requests coming in for 2022 readings that I just thought I would start off now in October. But anyways, guys, as usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to divulge too much into her personal life, out of respect for her and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly help me out a lot. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Hi guys, so I'm going to divide this reading into 2 sections. So the first 6 months and then the second 6 months. So this is going to be January till June, what the big themes are, how it's going to go for IU and things like that. So I do see that she's starting off 2022 feeling quite content and feeling very secure about where she is. In fact, her career and her projects, her music, things like that are really at the forefront of her mind. She's feeling very inspired. She's feeling very driven. There's a lot that she's going to be doing early next year. So January, I feel like it's January till maybe around March, is she's just going go, 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 all work. She's not going to be resting too much, but it's because she's just feeling so driven right now. And she's feeling really inspired too. I also see that between January till June, she is going to start a new cycle with a Wheel of Fortune here. I do see that she is going to feel like there's going to be quite a major shift in her life, whether that's going to be a change in her mood, a change in her inspiration, what kind of music she wants to do, the things that I feel like with IU now, having done her readings before, I can tell that she's really stepped into her power as a person. She's really aware of who she is now, her likes, her dislikes, where she wants to go in life. So she really has 2020 vision, which is amazing. And with that being said, she is not afraid of going through metamorphosis, constant changes and constant growth. In fact, that's something that she craves. She wants to keep growing and changing and becoming better. So I do see that she's going to go through another one of those phases in the first period of next year. So between January and June, she's going to go through a new cycle. With the Princess of Swords, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I also do see that she is going to have to battle a few difficult people. I feel like there's a lot of people in general. I mean, I guess it's normal, right? Within the entertainment industry everywhere across the globe. But I do feel like, especially with IU, there's a lot of people surrounding her that are very like envious of her, and they could be people that are also working in the entertainment industry. They could be people that maybe pretend to be her friends, but this is something constant that I keep seeing in her readings. And I do see that there is someone or surrounding her, not necessarily that close to her, but someone that is very envious of her. Maybe this person feels like, oh, I work just as hard as her, how come I can't reach her level, or you know, something like that. So I do feel like they have been saying things behind her back, or they will be saying things behind her back towards the first part of next year. But she is going to be aware of it, and she is going to try to counteract it. So IU is not some like delicate flower that you can step on, and I feel like that's the mistake a lot of people make. IU is someone who's very, very strong. I could see that from all her previous readings too, and she's really gonna stand up for herself. She is standing up for herself. She has been standing up for herself all of 2021, and I feel like she's gonna continue doing that in 2022. So she's not gonna take this lightly. She is going to counteract, and when I say counteract, doesn't mean that she's gonna stoop to their level, but she is going to maybe say, hey, I know what you've been saying behind my back and I really don't appreciate it, or hey, I know that you've been spreading these rumors, do you have a problem with me? You know, like things like that. She's not going to shy away from confronting the situation, is what I'm seeing. So anything else, guys? What are the big themes for IU in the beginning of 2022? From January till June, what are the big themes? Oops, so many cards jumped out. 1 second. Okay, guys, oh wow, so I've mentioned this before in my previous readings. If you guys haven't seen it, it's okay, I'll recap a little bit, but I told you guys that in my previous readings I could see that she's been going through a huge spiritual awakening. She's really listening to her intuition. She is someone who's very intuitive, and now it's all about that gut feeling. She's learned to really trust herself, basically, because I feel like maybe in her young age she used to doubt herself or question herself, but now it's all about trusting herself and listening to her intuition, and she's going to continue doing that. So I do feel like this period is going to be filled with a lot of inspiration, a lot of writing, a lot of creative work, whether that's in music or not, because we do have revealing radiance. So I do see that she's going to almost experience a glow up, like even more than she is now. She's going to reveal more sides of her that people haven't seen. So she could be doing something completely new or something outside of her element, but it's something that is really going to almost like take people's breath away. Like, wow, you know, like, have you seen IU? She's so amazing. Oh, sorry about the siren, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. We also have Mending Bridges. As I have mentioned previously in the previous readings, I did see that there were a few people that she had to leave behind, or there were things that she had to leave behind because they weren't working for her before. But I do see that it is quite important for her next year to not burn any bridges, to move forward without feeling dragged down by the past, without feeling any guilt, or without thinking of what ifs and etc., things like that. So I do see that she is going to be mending quite a bit, whether this is issues within her professional life, whether it's issues between old friends, whether it's issues between family. I do see that she is going to reach out to some people from her past and not necessarily make up, but just be in like an okay kind of situation. I do see that. It's really important for her, and I feel like that's part of her spiritual journey too. Because we also do have breaking barriers. Oh, this is part of the thing that I said earlier about her revealing radiance, her doing something new and showing a new side of her to people, because she wants to break barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So okay, you guys, I just got this message. So it almost feels like maybe she has always seen herself as a certain musician that does certain music or expresses herself in a certain way. I feel like she's really going to try to break the limitations that she set upon herself. So maybe her music is going to sound completely different, which is something that I saw earlier. Like she could do something in a different genre, she could dress a certain way, or she could be doing something different in the entertainment business industry. But I feel like next year is all about her, especially between January and June, is all about her breaking the patterns and limitations that she set upon herself, whether she realizes she's done it or not, you know. So she's gonna be like, no, IU, you know, you should try this, you should try that. You think you're not funny? You are. Try this, you know, like all these things that she thinks she's lacking. She wants to give herself the opportunity to prove herself wrong. So I am totally loving this energy that I'm seeing here through the cards for IU. But yeah, let's see, anything else, guys, in regards to 2022? January till June for IU. What other things? Anything else? Oh. Yes. Oh my goodness. What did I say, you guys? What did I say about breaking barriers, etc.? As with the falling leaves, embrace change. She's embracing change. She's embracing this new cycle of her life that I told you guys about, that she's going to go through a period of rebirth. She wants to keep pushing herself, and she knows when something is just not working anymore or something needs to be let go of. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. There's no point in holding on to something that, you know, she's done a million times before. She wants to embrace it. She wants to embrace the season. She wants to embrace new parts and new sides of her that she is, you know, seeing every single day. She's meeting new sides of her every single day. And yeah, she's a very inspiring person, by the way. She is. Like, the way that she pushes herself and the way that she is learning to love herself, I think is so very inspiring. She's also learning to become more present, not worry too much about the future, not worry too much about work without appreciating how far she's come, about where she is now and how much she's achieved. So I do see that that's a really lovely thing. Anything else, guys, in regards to January till June? IU, January till June. Wow, we have the blue moon, believe in the impossible. This is really her pushing herself, you guys. Oh my goodness, with the breaking barriers, revealing radiance, and then now believing in the impossible. She is really pushing herself. She's really trying to explore every facet, every side of her. And so I think for you guys who are IU supporters and IU fans, you guys are going to be really, really happy and really spoiled by how much she gives to you guys next year. I feel like she's really going to show more sides of her than you guys have seen before. Okay, one last tarot card, guys, in regards to January till June IU. Wow, sorry, and this is meant to be upright. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am just, okay, here's the thing. The 10 of Cups has appeared for IU in all of my readings, okay? And it talks about the same person, and this person is still in her life. And it's just, and I keep saying, you know, like with the 10 of Cups, it's such a happy relationship. It's such a loving, supportive, kind, positive, just warm relationship. Just talking about it now, I'm like smiling from ear to ear because it just feels so fulfilling. It's not a relationship where you're expecting so much from the other person. You're both on your own journey and you're supporting one another and you're pushing the other person to be the best version of themselves, and you're there for the other person at the end of the day. And that's how it feels. It's just so fulfilling. And the guides are saying that this relationship is still stronger than ever. This person is someone who is really inspiring to her and really inspiring her too. Sorry, I'm just getting too excited. I love you guys. And in turn, this person is really inspiring her too. They're really inspiring one another. And there's a depth in their relationship that is really quite beautiful. They're able to be very vulnerable with one another and share their dreams and their hopes and their traumas and their hurt and their pain. It just feels like a very wholesome, very beautiful relationship, and I'm glad to see that they're still together. But yeah, guys, okay, so for January and June, everything looks great. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very busy period for IU, and yeah, let's go to the next period. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many cards jumped out for July till December. So it's gonna be like very busy for IU. So many things in her life is going to happen between those 6 months. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I do see that her relationship with this person is going to get even more serious between July and December. And I do see that they are starting to like have real conversations about whether or not they want to go forward to the next step, etc., things like that. But I do see that they're very, very happy together. They are very serious about one another. It's not just a fling. It's something that, I mean, they definitely see a future together. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, maybe they decide to, I don't know, get more serious is basically, that's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, I do see that they're very, very serious about one another. There's so much love there. There's so much trust, friendship. I'm sorry guys, I know I keep gushing about it. I just think it's so beautiful. The energy just feels amazing, and they make one another so happy. With the Nine of Cups, she feels so fulfilled, and it's almost like it's given her extra strength and confidence. Like she feels like she can, you know, go through anything. Like nothing can take her down, because this person has really built her up. And when I say that, I don't mean that she feels strong because she's in a relationship with this person. Oh, of course she feels great that she's in a good relationship and things like that. But what I'm saying is that this person keeps holding a mirror up to her and showing her just how talented, how beautiful, how amazing she is, up to the point that she can now truly see it as well. She really believes in herself. She really believes in her strength, in her confidence, in her ability. And because of that, she's like, she feels fearless now, you know? So, so it is a very amazing relationship. It is a very good love. The energy feels great. And yeah, so they're very serious, etc., etc. So anyways, with the Four of Torches and the Ten of Torches, I do see that it's all about building really strong foundations. So I do see that maybe next year, towards the end of the year next year, she might move houses, or she might build something new. Because I saw in my previous reading that she was going to sign a contract and maybe move houses and things like that, and one of you guys told me months later that she did end up moving houses. So I do feel like maybe it's not that she's moving houses again, but she is gonna maybe purchase another property or build something new, build something of her own. Maybe it's a business, or maybe it's another property or something like that, or a side hustle, something like that. I do see her doing that, but she is gonna feel very, very overwhelmed towards the end of 2022. I do see that she's gonna be very, very tired with the Ten of Torches. There are so many responsibilities, so many things that she's carrying on her shoulders. But I rarely say this, because some, you know, most of the time when the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Torches appears, it is feeling a lot of weight on our shoulders, feeling really overwhelmed, feeling really exhausted, not being able to move forward anymore, things like that. But in this instance, I feel like she's doing it quite happily. Although she's tired, although she's close to like giving up, there is so much drive that's coming from within her. I do see that with the Magus, with the Magician, because there's so much that she wants to achieve, and she's just trying to get as much done as possible before the end of the year, next year. So she's really, really working on a lot of different projects. I do see that. And I feel like that is especially between October till December 2022 is when really you can't stop her, and she's gonna be so tired. But yeah, so I hope she takes a rest. Sorry guys, sorry about that. Okay, anyways guys, okay, anything else in regards to IU between July till December? Between July till December, we're starting off with this one. Okay, oops, does this card want to come up? Oh, sorry, the card just jumped out. Okay, so we have full moon in Leo. What did I say, you guys? Oh my gosh, what did I say about her just feeling so confident, just seeing how amazing she is, etc. With a full moon in Virgo, this is like a mindset, a real clarity, like a moment of clarity that she has between July till December of how good she is. Not in a vain way, not in an arrogant way by any means, but it's her just acknowledging like, wow, Ayu, like, wow, look at you. Look at how far you've come. You are good enough. You have always been good enough. So she's not questioning herself anymore. And then with full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in the way. She's feeling this newfound confidence. So I do feel like August and September are going to be big months for her in terms of her self-growth, in terms of the projects that she chooses to do, because I feel like she used to question whether or not she could do something. And I told you guys, right, in the first period of 2022, she's gonna want to start really pushing the boundaries and stop limiting herself. So she's really gonna want to keep trying to do new things, and I see that that's going to continue on to the second period of 2022. So anything else, guys? What are her big wishes? What are the main themes of what she wants in July till December of 2022? July till December of 2022. Oops. Okay, one more. July, December 2022. Anything else? That's it? Oh, okay. Wow, we have 3 cards here. Yes, I am in the flow of the universe. I step into the future with an open heart, and my inner power grows in moments of quietude. This is so powerful, you guys, because I feel like in the past, Ayu would really work herself to the brink of just exhaustion. I feel like she used to be the kind of person, and this is just energetically speaking, how I sensed her energy in my previous readings. I feel like with her, it used to be like, if I'm not working hard, I'm not doing my part. If I'm not working hard, I am not worthy of the achievements that I get. If I'm not working hard, then I'm wasting my time. But I feel like now she acknowledges that rest is just as important as work. Although whether or not she decides to rest, that's a completely different thing. But she acknowledges that it's okay for her to move slowly sometimes, because even in those moments of quietude, her power grows. So she's learning to be more present now, like I saw in the here. She's learning to be more present now. She's learning to enjoy even the quiet moments, even the you know, the times where she's still just working on things, you know, the journey. She's learning to enjoy the ride. So that's really quite beautiful. Another thing is that she feels like she's really in the flow of the universe. She's exactly where she needs to be. She's feeling so excited about the future. She's stepping into the future with an open heart. I told you guys, right? With the 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant, I do see that, you know, her and her relationship, they are starting to have real conversations and starting to make real plans about where they want to be in the future together and what the next step could be for the 2 of them. So I do see that that's something that is in the forefront of her mind as well. So anything else, guys? Sorry about that. Ayu 2022. Oh, okay, that card really wants to come out. Anything else, guys? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so funny. Proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. And she's having tea in the garden. Breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea, violets, and ivy tangled around the eaves. So this is just the guide's way of just reiterating and highlighting the fact that she's really living in the present right now. Well, sorry, not right now, but next year in 2022, especially towards May till the end of the year is when she's really going to start to learn to slow down, enjoy slow living, enjoy the ride, be in the present moment, enjoy the quietude, know that she's growing even in those moments, and just enjoy her life. I do see that. So that's just the guides trying to reiterate that. And then we have surprises, venture down the rabbit hole. This is again something that I feel like she is really trying to push her boundaries, and she's really going to try new things with the change too, and with the breaking barriers and believing in the impossible. She's venturing down the rabbit hole, guys. So there's something that she's going to do, something new that she hasn't done before in 2022. So you guys can get very excited about that. And with patience too, I feel like there's something that she's been working on for a really long time, since 2021, and it's a passion project, and it's something that she's been wanting to do, and it's taking much longer than she expected for it to happen. And I do see that it's going to finally get released in 2022. So in the second period of 2022. So between July and December, this project that she's been really excited to share is finally going to get released. So anything else, guys? Anything else? Anything else to close the year? Wow. Oops. So many cards. Wow. Okay. Okay. So between July till December, I do see that not everything is going to come into fruition. And I feel like that's part of what the guides are saying with patience and surprises, venture down the rabbit hole. I feel like sometimes, you know, things don't go according to plan. And I feel like there are a few things that she thought could be really good things. They could really birth something amazing, but it just didn't work out. I do see that they were just not meant for her. They were meant for someone else. So I almost get the sense that maybe it's, let's say, an acting job. Maybe it's a TV show. Maybe it's something that she really wanted and was offered to her, but they ended up giving it to someone else. And the guides are saying it was just not meant for her. It's meant for someone else instead. So that's okay. Because this thing that she really wanted to do that is meant for someone else is going to be a little bit of a blow for her, because with the Nine of Torches, I do see that she really, really, really wanted to do this, whatever it was. But the guides are saying it's actually for the best because she needed to take a break. With the Four of Cups, it's going to make way for something else that was better suited for her, that's going to come into her life. So although there is this one project that she's not gonna get, it's for the best is what I'm seeing. But yeah, guys, anything else to close off the reading for IU 2022? A lot of big things. I mean, career and relationships are the main thing for IU 2022. Anything else, guys? Surrender to the divine full moon. This is the thing, you guys. This is one of the biggest things that I keep saying is so powerful with the energy that I'm sensing with IU right now, that I'm feeling with IU doing her reading, is that there is no more resistance. And I still felt a little bit of resistance, which is absolutely normal. As human beings, that's what we do, right? We want to have control over our lives. But I feel like now with IU, she's just kinder to herself. She's a lot more patient with herself. And if things don't go according to plan, and I told you guys, she's a very intuitive person. She's gone through a huge spiritual awakening. I feel like she's now able to surrender to the divine and come to an understanding that everything happens for a reason, and maybe this just wasn't meant for me. So I'm gonna close off the reading here. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited, and I love doing readings for IU. She has such a beautiful energy, and I can tell that she's such an amazing person. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly help me out a lot. But yeah, guys, in the meantime, please take care of yourselves. Please be kind to yourselves, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!